We think of lies as something we tell others, but some of the most damaging lies are the ones we tell ourselves, quietly, convincingly, over and over again. Not to deceive, but to protect. Because the truth, the full, unfiltered truth, often threatens the stories we've built our lives around. So instead, we lie. We say, "I'm fine. It's not a big deal. I've moved on. I can handle this alone. This is just who I am." And we believe it until something breaks. So how do you tell when you're lying to yourself? You don't catch it in your words. You feel it in your body. A tightness in your chest when you say you're okay. A weight behind your smile when you're pretending not to care. A sudden silence in your heart when someone asks a question you don't want to answer honestly. The body knows, long before the mind admits it. You also feel it in your patterns, when you keep choosing what hurts and calling it familiar. When you sabotage what's good because you don't think you deserve it. When you blame others for things you're afraid to face in yourself. These are not accidents, they're clues, signs that somewhere along the way you chose a version of truth that felt safe, even if it wasn't real. Sometimes the lie sounds like strength. I don't need anyone. It doesn't affect me anymore. I've already healed. We say it not because we're dishonest, but because we're tired. Tired of feeling too much. Tired of waiting for change. Tired of breaking the same way again and again. So we put the truth away, neatly folded in a drawer, and call it resolved. But truth doesn't disappear. It waits. And it speaks in anxiety, in misalignment, in moments when something feels off, but you can't name why. Because you do know why. You've just gotten used to looking away. So how do you begin to tell yourself the truth again? Start by noticing discomfort, not as a threat, but as a teacher. Ask, what am I avoiding right now? What truth would hurt to admit, but might set me free? Sit with the answer. Let it rise, don't judge it. Just hear it. The truth may sting, but it never traps you. Lies are what keep you stuck. It takes courage to tell the truth to yourself, especially when no one else is asking for it. It means facing what you've outgrown, letting go of excuses, ending the performance you created to survive. But honesty is the first breath of freedom. It breaks the illusion without breaking you. So if something feels off lately, if you're tired but you don't know why, if you're doing everything right but still feel disconnected, ask yourself this: what truth have I buried that's ready to be seen? Then listen, not with fear but with compassion, because the truth doesn't come to destroy, it comes to bring you back to yourself.